Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. It's the first, ladies and gentlemen, June the 1st, 2026. We is in the middle of the year now, ladies and gentlemen. Time for me to go step and fetch at the plantation. Rained overnight. Little rain. Now, I did set up a live stream later on, ladies and gentlemen. I accidentally tried to set it up for last night, knowing that I was not going to be up, and I had to change it. So I did change it to the day for show at 4:30. The panel will almost be open. I'm not going to let certain people that I just ain't rocking with, they ain't going to be able to come up. But like, I want y'all opinion about it. And I think that would be a good show. I really do. Hey, good morning, Nurse Betty. What's the word? Yeah, so Nurse Betty, I know you see the upcoming live stream. Now, I think that should make for a good conversation. You know, which one is worse? Stepping and fetching or beefing and begging? You know what I'm saying? I believe that should be a great conversation for people to hit the link and be able to voice their opinion about it. Now, I will say this. I done both. At one point, I was sitting up here beefing and begging and going through the motions or whatever. And once I realized, like, man, this is not initially what I came on here to do, is to sit up here and beef and beg for cash apps and PayPals and Venmos and all that. I didn't come on here initially for that. I allowed myself to get all wrapped up into the world of YouTube, and it took me somewhere that I did not want to go. Once I realized that, once I gathered myself, then I let everything go. It's okay to let things go. You know, you can't keep doing excuse me. In my opinion, you can't continuously keep beefing and begging. In my opinion, it runs dry. Do you know how much it takes for you to sit up here and beef? Find the littlest thing to beef with somebody and blow it up? Like, man, please. Nobody got time for that. Good morning, Tanya. Well, I'm on my way into the plantation. You have a good day at work. Please, ladies and gentlemen, double tap that screen and give JB2 Reactions a like for this vertical live. Please and thank you. Good morning to everybody that's coming in. Please sub up to the channel. NAGLG salute. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Yeah, but sitting up here online beefing with people, that's, you know, if you may say it's not counterproductive, but it is. To me, it's counterproductive. To me. Now that's a good point right there, Nurse Betty. Beefing and begging is worse because you use subscribers to benefit just to be back cool 2 weeks later. You know what? That's a great point right there, Nurse Betty. That is a great point. I mean, but look at how you got to continue to keep that type of content on up. Day in, day out. You have to find a reason within you to beef with somebody. It could be the littlest thing, right? The littlest thing. But instead of people trying to just talk it out, I've been noticed a long time ago, ain't no talking to these people. Ain't no trying to find no resolution, because all they gonna do is find something else next to be fake mad at you again, and then it's gonna try to happen all over again. So I just, it's better to just let people just think the way they gonna think. Let them fuss and yell and scream at their audience, and just don't feed off it to it. Let them be. Let them look like an idiot and be hollering and screaming and all this and that for no damn reason, because guess what? I'm not going to respond to that. I don't give a damn. I didn't heard it all. So you think y'all people, y'all going to say something new to me that I ain't never heard? Man, bye. I'm not doing no yelling and screaming at nobody. If you don't like me, cool. Well, then a person that you don't like, ladies and gentlemen, why am I talking about an individual that I don't like? It ain't never that deep. If I don't like you and I done stood my ground and I done already done said, look, I don't rock with you. I don't like the way you move. The end. As an adult, that should just be the end of it, and you just move on. Not about to sit up here and make no filibustering ass live and then I gotta explain. Man, I'm not explaining nothing. People is weak-mannered and then got the nerve to sit up here and say, oh, well, he's sensitive. No, I'm not sensitive at all. I'm very passionate about the things that I talk about. Me being a sensitive motherfucker is not in the cards. If I really was a sensitive son of a bitch like that, I'd have been in prison. I'd have been in prison. Let's just be totally honest, ladies and gentlemen. And I ain't scared. I ain't afraid to say it. I had some type of emotional intelligence not to end up in prison. Okay, fine. I'd have been to jail. Jail is different than prison. Jail, I got a chance to get out and fight it and be done with it. Prison, that is set in stone. You doing that time. Yeah, you doing that time. So, again, yes, we all make mistakes. Yes, that's without a question, right? But I'm not sitting up here getting that emotional about simple shit. When it comes down to my freedom, when it comes down to my livelihood, I don't give a damn about what nobody else is doing. I do me. I don't sit up here and be worried about what the next man is doing and how they moral compass is. I don't give a damn. You see people sitting online all damn day with the fake outrage about somebody else's moral compass. Like y'all really give a fuck. Y'all don't care. Y'all look at it as long as it ain't you, hell, I'ma laugh and I'ma talk shit and I'ma say what I need to say. Well, sometimes that shit don't even be necessary, because you know why? Because when you sit up here and you joke and make fun of somebody else's misfortunes or missteps in life, guess what? You could be next. You could be next. No one is above it. And I understand that completely, so I don't be so quick to laugh at somebody's missteps or mistakes or whatever, even if it's the person that I don't like. It don't matter to me about that, man. Look, it'd be easy for me to kick somebody when they down. I'm not that type of individual that likes to kick people when they down. I'm really not. If anything, I want a person to go ahead and get up and brush themselves off and try again. But if you keep trying again and you keep doing the same thing that ended you up on the damn floor, then you didn't learn nothing. And you're going to continue to be stuck. Please, ladies and gentlemen, double tap that screen and give JB2 Reactions a like for this live stream, for this vertical live stream. Please sub up to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on my way to the plantation so I can step and fetch. Yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, it rained last night. Yeah, it looked real gloomy, but it don't matter. It's time for me to go up into the plantation and do some stepping and fetching. So yeah, y'all, I mean, again, what up with it, Chris? Bro, look, even though the people is called earning the paycheck, yeah, I gotta step and fetch so I can earn the paycheck. Hell yeah, I'd rather, look, hey, the magnificent one, I'd rather be stepping and fetching than to be beefing and begging. See, to me, ain't no shame in stepping and fetching so you can get some money the legal way. Are you at work? Oh, snap. All right, Nurse Patty. Have a good day at work. The show will be at 4:30, Nurse Patty, so you'll be on time for the show. I know I should. Look, I hope you hit the link later on, Nurse Patty. I really do. But either way, have a good day at work, though, Nurse Patty. Enjoy your day at work. Don't work too hard now. Because even though we got to step and fetch, you can take it easy, though. Yeah, you know, we all got to step and fetch. Well, most of us do. Most of us do. Yeah, most of us do. Yeah. I think it's going to be a cool day today. I got to check the weather again. Exactly. Look, Chris, when I first got up in here, my mindset haven't changed. I always look to invest back into myself as far as what I'm doing, right? And if it's good people along the way that comes along that actually coincides with what I got going on, if it's meant to be, then it'll be. But first and foremost, why people be thinking so much to invest in other things, you just invest in yourself. I came in, once I became a content creator, I knew that it took money to invest in myself, so that way people can understand, like, damn, I ain't just sit up in this to be no fly-by-night content creator or whatever the case may be. Just no. So I knew a long time ago to always make sure to invest in myself. Hell, I still got a little ways to go as far as to keep invested in myself, so that way people can understand that, yes, well, they know now that I do take this seriously. I take it so much seriously that I'm making sure to remove myself away from any type of drama, any type of just negative people that just want to be negative all the goddamn time. If that's your lane, cool. That ain't my lane. My lane ain't to sit up here constantly having back and forth words with a stranger that I never met. No, I refuse to do that. Nobody can put me up in no do little twists and have me. No, can't nobody do none of that. I don't give a fuck. That's why I tell my people, please don't tell me nothing about what nobody said about me. I don't care. I don't need nobody to send me no videos about what these lame people say about me. Let them talk. Because 9 times out of 10 anyway, I done already saw it myself. Yeah, it's a 1% chance that I didn't see it. But I said 9 times out of 10, I done already saw it anyway. Just let these people be great, man, and just stay the hell up out their way. Appreciate that, Chris. You keep pushing, you keep moving. If anything that you do in life is supposed to be easy, then everybody would be on easy street. I knew what I got myself into as far as being a content creator. It wasn't going to be easy. I was going to take my lumps, and I did that. I took my lumps. I got beat up out here. So what that makes you then the magnificent one? You calling Chris a troll, but what is you? So you above being a troll then, huh? How you gonna talk about Chris being a troll when I think you a troll too? Why you gonna out Chris or say Chris is a troll? You ain't even say alleged or nothing. Do that not make him a real person though? Don't you want to be recognized as a real person? No matter if you is trolling or not, still a real person at the end of the day. Now, unless you know something that we don't know, then the magnificent one, please enlighten us up in the chat. You said Chris is a troll. God damn. So I'll try to figure out what that make you then. Yeah, what do that make you then? Right, exactly, Chris. Exactly. Every time, magnificent one always on that. He's always on that. I ain't tripping about magnificent one. He knows the rules over here. He'd been over here long enough. So I don't worry about him, man. I just overlook him sometimes. And sometimes I don't. You say he a freelance subscriber. I'm trying to figure out what do that really mean that he's a freelance subscriber. What do that mean? You know what? I'm gonna just let you have that one because I don't even know what you talking about now at this point. I don't even have a clue. Yeah, the magnificent one. I don't have a clue about what you talking about, man. But all right, man. Whatever you say he a freelance subscriber. Well, magnificent one. I want a lot of people to subscribe to the channel. I want a lot of people to come in and tune in to the content. You know, so I mean, do it really matter to me if he a freelance subscriber? Apparently, excuse me, Chris is picking up on the content that I'm laying out this morning. Hey, good morning, Dimitri. How you doing? Happy Monday to you. Hope all is well. So like I said, apparently now he's picking up on the content. Hopefully Chris didn't subscribe to the channel. Hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hopefully he has subscribed to the channel. How you doing this morning, Dimitri? I ain't seen you in a while. Where you been at? Where you been, girl? Where you been? Shit, I'm waiting on you to tell me I've been in my skin, JB2. What you talking about? Okay, appreciate you, Chris. Appreciate you, man. Look, Dimitri, I know I'm already knowing you'd have been everywhere. I know you be everywhere. I'm already knowing. You know, look, you know I gotta mess with you just because I don't see you type in the chat as much. But don't get it confused now, Dimitri. You know I know you be everywhere. And you look, and it is what it is. I get it. You know I get it. Yeah, and I, you know, what up with it, Russell? What's the word, man? Happy Monday to you, bro. Yeah, but as you can see, even when I hit the panel on the meal ticket, I didn't make no big fuss about. I just wanted to clear it up. But I saw at that point it wasn't no clearing up nothing because, you know, it is what it is. I ain't about to even like rehash that again or whatever. But like I said, I ain't got no problem with nobody. I don't allow nobody to sit up in my chat and talk about nobody that I have not mentioned. So if I ain't mentioned nobody's name, I don't expect nobody up in my chat to do it. And if they is caught doing that, then I instantly remove them because, again, this is not that type of channel. No, this ain't that type of channel. When I say I don't have a problem with nobody, I really mean that. So I don't allow others that may have problems with other people to come up in here and think they're going to just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. Yeah, I just wanted to straighten that on out, Dimitri. But like I said, I saw it wasn't no straighten out. Hey, KTC, good morning. So I saw it wasn't no straighten out. So, okay, fine. Let me just drop down then because I'm not arguing with Lonnie. I'm not doing no arguing. I ain't got nothing against her. I ain't got no beef. I just didn't want her to add my name to say what she said. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not going to sit up here and cry about it. Hell, my name going to always be said whatever. I'm a content creator. Of course my name is going to be said. So that wasn't the problem what I had. It was what she said under as far as my name. That's it. I didn't care nothing about all that what she was talking about. But just don't add my name to no lie. You know what I'm saying? Because because then I'm gonna have to ask you, well, where's the proof that such and such said this or said that. You feel what I'm saying? Up in my chat. And I'm not about to go through that. It ain't that deep. So let it be. The people that's over here that rock out with me know the truth anyway. So I ain't got to sit up here and prove that to y'all. Y'all know better. What up with A-Dub? The real Carlos, what's the word? Yeah, A-Dub, I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Where you been at, man? A-Dub, where you been at, man? Where you been? So yeah, like I said, y'all, I understand what people be doing, and I'm just not gonna fall for it. I'm not gonna fall for no back and forth because it's not that deep. I say what I say and mean what I say, and then I just move on. People are allowed to say what they want to say, spin it the way they need to spin it. But again, I only worry about the people over here that actually support my channel. And as long as y'all know the truth, I ain't got to sit up here and say nothing about nothing. Been hunting to fill my freezer while there's still ice around. Man, damn, A-Dub. All right, I hear you. Excuse me. So yeah, man. Yeah, I'm at this plantation. Oh yes, sir. All is truly well on my end. Hope all is truly well on your end, bro. Appreciate you coming through. Oh Lord, KTC say I'm just here until the UPS shows up. Lord Jesus. Yeah, look, KTC, I may have to go back up there to that flower shop and see what's going on now. That's what's up, A-Dub. A-Dub, you got to come check out the show later on at 4:30 though, man. I already got it posted up. It's an upcoming live stream that I'm going to do on StreamYards. So, hopefully you can be in attendance for that show. Because it's a question that I asked in the title. Which one is worse? Stepping and fetching or beefing and begging? So it's going to almost be no, I'm going to take it easy today. Yeah, I'm going to take it easy today. Demetri said I'll be at work and I'll be working and listening. Okay. Because like I said, I think that is a good topic. That's a great topic. And it should be an interesting conversation and dialogue with people on this particular topic. We gonna see how it goes, though, ladies and gentlemen. We gonna see how it goes later. Yeah, we gonna see how it goes later. But anywho, salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all pulling up and hitting that like button for old JB2 Reactions. But I gotta go and press that, go punch into the plantation and do my step and fetching move. But again, salute to y'all. See y'all at 4:30 on the JB2 Reaction channel. I'm out, y'all. Y'all have a good one.